It's week 5 of the high school football season. Let's talk about the top games. I'm Fox 23 Sports Director Nathan Thompson, along with the Tulsa World's Barry Lewis. You can get the written edition of this in the paper, the Tuesday edition of the Tulsa World. You can also see it online at okprepsextra.com, where you have 10 honorable mention games besides those 5 where you give write-ups of those as well. So it's a good week of high school football. And it's a first this season. We are splitting up the Fox 23 Game of the Week and your top game. Your top game is Claremore-Sequoyah at Rejoice Christian.
Yes, I think it has the potential between these two teams that are 4-0. It has the potential to be like it was back in 2020 when they played, where Sequoyah, it was a 56-49 game. Sequoyah won on that occasion. You look at the stats, the teams just look so even. They both have scored about the same amount of points this year through 4 games, both averaging 57 a game. And then they're both allowing about 2 touchdowns a game. So it can't be more even on paper. And it just looks like a tremendous matchup.
It should be good. We will have highlights of that game in high school football tonight, Friday night. But our game of the week is your number 2 game, Stillwater at Booker T. Always a fun matchup between these two teams. And we get to have a Gundy at quarterback at S.E. Williams Stadium Friday night.
Yes, and he's having a great year. Of course, Booker T's quarterback, Nathan Boone, he's really picked it up the last 2 weeks, as we thought he would, because both Gundy and Lathan were in my top 6 on the all-world quarterback rankings during the preseason. So I think it's got the potential to be like a 36-29 type game like it was last year when Stillwater won in their quarterfinal matchup. Looked like Booker T's got some momentum. And it should be a fun night at S.E. Williams Stadium.
Game number 3, Owasso at Mustang. The Rams have been off to kind of a slow start for them, 1-3 on the season, but still ranked number 5, taking on number 4 Mustang.
It's another battle of the Blankenship. Owasso's 1-0 in battles of the Blankenship this year. So they look to make it 2-0. Last year it was Mustang that upset Owasso, and that really derailed the Rams season. It was a little deeper in the year that at that point Mustang took advantage of a lot of turnovers. If Owasso can avoid the turnovers this year against Mustang, I think Owasso's got a chance to pull off their upset this year. As you know, they want to avenge that loss last season to Mustang.
And game number 4, I really like this matchup here in Class 5A. You have McAllister, who's been very impressive. The Buffaloes undefeated, ranked number 1 in the state in your rankings, taking on Del City, also undefeated.
Yes, a lot of people are thinking this could be, especially those people outside of the area are thinking this could be a state championship preview, and it very well might. These teams haven't played in the regular season before. In fact, they've only met once ever, and that was in the 2014 playoffs, which McAllister won. A lot of major college talent on the field there, and I think this is just going to be quite a showdown.
We stay in the same district for your game number 5, Coweta at Sapulpa, and another matchup of teams with some high expectations for this season and this postseason.
Yes, Coweta 4-0, Sapulpa 3-1. It'll be interesting because for Sapulpa coach Tim Holt Jr., it's going to be the first time he's faced his former team, the team he coached from 2016 through 18, led them to 3 playoff berths in three years and a district title. So it'll be very interesting to see how that reunion goes.
All right. Again, you can get the full write-up in the paper, the Tuesday edition of the Tulsa World, or okprepsextra.com of the top 5 games in the area. Of course, pick up a paper on Friday for all the previews of the night's action. Saturday for the game recaps, the scores, the great pictures, okprepsextra.com. You can just go there all the time, right? Lots of good coverage there. For Fox 23, we will have we'll be live at 6:20 from our game of the week, Stillwater Booker T at S.E. Williams Stadium. And at 10:15, we'll be live there again. We'll have extended highlights of games from all around the area. Then at 11 o'clock, it's our 30-minute show with even more highlights. We have reactions from some of the teams. And, of course, well, expert analysis. But this week, it will not be you because you're at the Rejoice game.
Yes, it'll be Dean Rule filling in for me with Spencer from S.E. Williams Stadium on Friday night.
So that'll be good. And if you missed any of our coverage, we put up all of our highlights and our analyst segment. You can go to fox23.com and click on the high school football tab. All right, have a great week.